Thank you, everyone. We're very excited to be here. This is my first time here, and I'm very proud to introduce Kannon from Monroe Middle School.
Hello.
As you can tell, Kannon is a very funny, energetic, bright young man. And I was thinking about preparing this speech. I thought, well, I don't know if it's as much a turnaround for him as it's kind of a shining through for him. The first time I met Kannon, I think he made me laugh from the get-go, and he also just had kind of a twinkle in his eye, like, oh, I better watch out. But it turned out to be very positive. He always keeps the class laughing and cheerful, but sometimes it was a little harder than others to get through. I'm a math teacher. I love math. Not everyone loves math, and that's okay. But, again, shaking his head. The nice thing is, what I noticed in Kannon was a desire to be kind, and I don't even know if he notices it, but it's very noticeable. That he likes to be kind to his friends, that he cares about the people in his life, and that underneath it all, I thought he wanted to do well, and maybe just needed a little practice on showing us how. Kannon also has, and he's sort of given me permission, something that not every middle schooler has to deal with, and he has diabetes. And this is not an easy thing to deal with in middle school, for many different reasons. But the nice thing is, as he's sort of grown up, is that I've seen him educate all of us about diabetes and take responsibility for himself and his health and say, Mrs. Beard, that is not a very healthy snack. Do you have any apples you'd like to have? It's kind of been a nice education for me. What's happened over the years, I feel, for you, Kannon, is that you're still funny and charming and always kind of a bright light in our classroom. But you have grown up. And something has changed. You like to sit up more in the front. You're happy to sit there. You're happy to show the class how to do the two-step equations in algebra. You're quick to raise your hand, and you can often explain things very clearly and very well to the other students in the class. He is still funny and kind, but even more thoughtful, even a better friend, and a more confident person, who stands tall, wrestles competitively very well, and most importantly, solves algebra beyond his wildest dreams.
I'd like to thank Mrs. Beard because I know she's known me for a couple years, and I wasn't really the best math student, really, and it was hard for me because I know that I'm kind of a little crazy at some points, and she made sure that I would just be able to get a break and not have to go down to the office and have lunch detention every day. And I thank her for that, and that's kind of what pushed me to try to do better and try harder in school. Thank you.
Meadowview Middle School, Reagan Weaver, and our recipient is Anthony Eckman.